Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into the video. As always, thank you very much for supporting the Mr. Troy Hunter channel. This is Troy here. Well, a couple of months ago, I made this video, Magpul leaving Colorado after governor signs gun control bill. And for those of you who didn't know, Magpul was in Colorado, where that's where they made all of their products, or most of their products, and along with other companies that helped them make them. And this guy here, which is the governor of Colorado, his last name is Hickenlooper. They passed a law there a couple of months ago, a gun control law that limited the magazine size that you can have that will hold only up to 15 rounds, and also required background checks for all gun sales, and that goes into effect on I believe it's July 1st. Well, and I said in the video that really the recourse that people have is to wait for these people to come up for re-election and vote them out of office. But I didn't think that you could do something like this, or didn't remember that you could do something like this. So forward till today, I saw this news story on the news, and so I pulled this up on MSNBC.com. Cost of gun control. Colorado State Senator faces recall election. In late March, Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper signed one of the nation's toughest gun laws following the Sandy Hook and Aurora movie theater shootings. But voters opposed to the law, which requires background checks for private and online gun sales and limits magazines. Magazines size to 15 rounds. Are striking back. Democratic Senator John Morse, who represents a historically conservative Colorado Springs district, is facing a recall election due to his support for the gun control measure. Organizers gathered more than twice the number of signatures needed to force the special election in Morse's district, the Denver Post reported Tuesday. Of the 4 Democratic candidates that could be targeted for recall, Morse's was always considered the easiest due to the smallest number of petition signatures needed to push the recall, which was the signatures needed were 7,178 signatures to represent 25% of the votes cast in the district during the last election, and they got almost double that amount of signatures. Morse, who's the Senate president, has 2 options: resign or face the recall election to keep his seat. If Morse were to resign, Democrats would keep his seat to the appointed legislator, would finish the rest of the term. Signs, however, point to the latter option for facing the recall. The recall election could happen sometime in early September. Morse is the first state lawmaker in Colorado to be subject to the recall vote. And I can guarantee you our brothers and sisters in Colorado will make sure the rest of them come up for a recall vote too as well. Nationally, he is only the 5th to face such vote. A spokesman for Secretary of State office, Rich Coolidge, said that each signature on the recall petition must be verified in order to proceed. Results are expected next week, after which Morse camp has 15 days to legally challenge the results. The NRA is already involved in the push of the recall and expected that Bloomberg mayors against illegal guns will get involved in Morse's behalf. If this ends up on the ballot, I do think it turns into a race for national importance, Morse said. And thanks to the NRA for helping fund this too as well. So, and those of you who don't know what a recall election is, if the petitions are brought forth with enough signatures and the signatures are verified, the people in that district get to vote and can vote this guy out of office, plain and simple, because he is not following what his constituents want. That's not most likely what all his constituents wanted. So I applaud our brothers and sisters in this area in Colorado who got the signatures, who got together and put this forward and push it forward. And I hope to God that it turns out that you guys can vote this guy out of office and then move on to the next one and move on to the next one. And that's where it hurts them, is losing their jobs and losing their money, their livelihood. And it's a fantastic thing. And those of you who are in states that have had this happen or are in the midst of this happening, get together with everybody and work on something like this if it's available to do in your state, and get these petitions and these signatures done, so you can get a recall on these pieces of shit that are trying to take away your Second Amendment rights. So again, congratulations to the brothers and sisters in the gun community who went ahead and got all these signatures and brought them forth, and are going to get this recall done and hopefully vote this piece of shit out of office. And let me show you this guy's picture here. His name is John Morse. There is John Morse. And John, hopefully by September you've lost your job, you piece of shit. And he's also is the president of the Colorado Senate. Well, hopefully by September you will be hopefully washing dishes at home while your wife is bringing home the money, you piece of shit. So like I said, great job, Colorado. Keep going, and you have all of our support out there. So that's the video. Let me know what you guys think out there. Let me hear your comments. Also give a thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to pass the word on to my about my channel to your friends and your family and your coworkers. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.